Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hard West 2 with me, Bring It On. Let's make camp and speak with Claylish. Chapter 2.
Remember that wealthy trader I was talking about? He kept plotting against us for years. In the end, violence broke out. My people clashed with countless soldiers and settlers. Over 1,000 people died, including most of my family. How did I survive the battle that slaughtered my family? I ran away, leaving my family and friends to die. After wandering lost for days, I found shelter with distant cousins. I was only 10 years old then, and I still remember the smell of blood and gunpowder filling the air.
Alright, let's head back towards the Blackfish village. Small camp. Was that there when we passed through the first time? On our way, we spotted an old native warrior sitting by the fire, and a dead horse lying in the snow. There was also a sled with a big bundle of furs. Approach the camp. Oh there, traveler. Will you share your fire? The old man wasn't startled by our approach. We noticed he was bloodied and tired, that the bundle on his sled was in fact a corpse of a younger warrior. The markings on their faces reminded me of shadow dancers. Murderers. We should end this one, here and now. I am already undone, haunted woman. You people bested us at our camp. I survived, and I only want to bury my son. Macaw was supposed to bring us vengeance. He brought us only death. I am his dancer no more. Help me bury my son, and I'll give you this tobacco pouch, as a sign that I hold no grievance against you.
You see them only as monsters, Claylish. We already destroyed them. Helping him bury his son is the right thing to do.
Since when are you so soft, dear? How about we just take the pouch and leave him here, to bury his own dead? I feel like that's a little out of character for Bill. He's usually a little bit more benevolent. Help the warrior.
That's right, Carter. Follow me. And win.
You were one of them once, dear. If you say it's the right thing to do, I'll follow your lead. Come on, let's get it over with. After a short while, we left with the pouch and the old man's blessing. Alright, tobacco pouch. A keepsake from the time when you met a native father burying his shadow dancer's son. Hearing it makes you feel both righteous and a little guilty. Plus 4 speed and plus 20 max luck.
Let's have a swig of something warm.
I think I can see something.
A native village of the Blackfish tribe of hunters and fishermen. Peaceful, if somewhat secluded people. Enter the village. Grimguards let us in only because of Lalaneat's presence. As we walked toward the center of the village, we noticed that 2 of the tents were black, as if recently burned, and some of the natives were bleeding. Talk with the natives. I approached the elders of the tribe with Claylish as my translator. Ask about the recent raid. What happened? Were you attacked? A young woman explained that the village was recently raided by a group of armed men. They stole some goods and ran away towards Zeke's trading post on their horses. He mentioned a reward if we managed to bring back the things they took. Agree to help. Alright, visit the medicine man for healing. The medicine man knew how to mend bones and pluck out bullets. He also blew some healing powder into our faces. My eyes were red for the rest of the day, but it worked. Alright, talk with Leleneat. We sat by the fire with Leleneat and the other elders, and had a parley, with Claylish as our translator. Ask them about Ghost Train. Claylish, you've mentioned before that your mentor knows something about the Ghost Train. Is that right? Yes. Her tribe has their own legends about it, though they do not call it a ghost train. They call it Uktina, the horned serpent. Linnea threw a handful of dust in the flames, and accompanied by drums, she spoke the legend of Uktina. Claylish was kind enough to translate.
Uktina was a great snake as large around as many tree trunks, with horns on its head and a bright blazing crest like a diamond on its forehead, with scales glowing like sparks of fire. You tell me if this legend reminds you of something?
My people also have a legend about the horned snake. In our stories, he could take on the form of a man to seduce people and twist their minds.
Now, Leleneat says, Octana has escaped from the Great Beyond, and is crawling over our lands to steal spirits from Asa, the Skeleton Man, before he manages to help them to pass on. Ask about Shadow Dance. What were those Shadow Dancers doing there? What did they need Leleneat for? They used her as a focus for their dark magic. Leleneat says they are to be blamed for the weather. Now that she's free, we can expect things to go back to normal in a month or so. Yes, now that this plan failed, you'll likely try something even more dangerous. Don't underestimate them. They're bent on killing all the settlers, no matter the cost.
I know their leader, Makar. I met him once. A sour man. Ready to burn and hurt everything and everyone for his revenge. My people treat him the way he should be. As a traitor of everything we believe in.
Any idea how to find Mammon? We need to find Mammon and his accursed train, or the Octina, whatever. Any ideas? Linnea seemed to understand the question, and then she spoke for a long time. Claylish summoned it up for us. She believes there is a place, a sacred place far, far to the south, where the gateway between this world and the next is located. There, your ghost train must return after each rampage through the hard west. The place is hard to find, but you're lucky, says Leleneat. You have someone among you with the power to sense it, or at least the potential to do so. She means you, girl.
Me? Are you kidding me? You're saying that there's some kind of, I don't know, a Hellgate station and that I can find it? No way.
Linnea says that Flynn will need two things. To familiarize herself with the residue left in the passing of the Octina, and some guidance in her power from the Spirit Bear. You meet him in a forest, north of here.
Right. A bear and some train waste. Great. This whole thing is getting more and more ridiculous with each passing day.
Time to go. Well, hope you people warmed yourself up a bit. It's time to move. Be so kind and thanked our hosts. One more thing, Jin Carter. You saved Leleneat. I owe you a great debt. I offer my services for free until you find what you're looking for. You're welcome. I was hoping you might stay with us, Claylish. You're a good tracker and quite skilled in combat. Lead on. I know a man in Zeke's trading post. He goes by the name of Lazarus. He's very invested in everything supernatural. Maybe we should pay him a visit. Lazarus, huh? Well, why not? Next objective. Oh, let's track these guys. These tracks must belong to the raiders. Let's keep moving. Or keep going. More tracks. Right behind those raiders.
Yeah.
We finally caught up with the raiders that robbed the Blackfish village. They seem to be resting in a makeshift camp. Approach the camp. The raiders were sitting around a small campfire, going through their loot hastily. They seemed wary. The smallest threat of pursuit would make them fly in an instant. Attack the raiders. Let's get ready. Blackfish, keep your head down.
I've hunted whales with my father. I think I can handle a bunch of ruffians.
I knew that once we jumped them, they would scatter and ride. We're facing a chase situation here, and we needed to be ready. By rumors. Quick, the bandits rise toward the blizzard. It'll be easy to lose them if they reach it. It's gonna be a crazy ride. Stay close to the trees to avoid their shots more easily. Remember that we can't use our witchcraft while being on horse. We must rely on our equipment. Main objective, don't let the bandits get away. We'll get $30. Alright, works for me. Obstacles. Red stripes indicate that obstacles are heading your way. Some of them may provide cover, but never leave your riders on a collision course with them. It will prove fatal.
Let's do this. Sorry, I forgot my broom.
Patience.
Oh, I see.
Yeah? Will do. Let's dance. Eyes on the prize. Easy. Yeah, I'll get him.
I am present.
That is unfortunate. She can't also shoot this turn. Black Man take a lot of damage. Oh, I didn't see the 5 health guys up front. Well, even they didn't have a very good chance of hitting them.
What the hell?
Wow.
Stick him, boys. Die.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, when mounted, the character can't use character skills and throwables. However, it gains speed bonus and resists burning and crippling, plus the chance to hit them is reduced by 25%. I'll tell that to Flynn.
Oh, goddamn.
the dice, gentlemen. What's Jen short for? My fucking temper. That's what.
64% chance to hit this guy. Alright, make it 68. 69.
Here I go. Going in, guns blazing.
I'll take that.
Let's dance.
Soften him up a bit, and let's see. Yeah, 100% chance.
Show some true grit. Start digging. Death approaches.
Okay, get a little banged up.
Let's get this over with. Yeah. This?
Another shot, I guess.
I'll do it.
Yeah, nothing she can do this turn.
Ready when you are. Get in the upper hand. One and only.
Pass it to me.
Well, let's hope for the best.
If I must.
Oh, I didn't move her. She's gonna take a
I'm down.
hit.
Go on without me.
First time, huh?
I can't go on.
Oh, we're falling apart.
Steady now. Die, pig. I'm still here. Ah, now I feel alive.
I hope all those bruises are worth $30. I really only made $10 there, because I'm going to have to get everybody fixed up at the Medicine Man. We've dealt with the raiders and retrieved the goods they've stolen from the Blackfish village.
Yeah.
Alright, return the stolen goods to the village. They were happy we managed to get their things back. They rewarded us with more than just their hospitality. And heal all. Oh, wait. Ask about the tribe's problem. You asked to see us, Chief. How can we help? English hastily translated the chief's words. Some time ago, the Elder sent an emissary to the nearby military camp. The emissary never returned, and the tribe wants to learn what happened to him. Agree to help. We'll look around. We can't promise none, alright? The camp he's speaking of is located nearby Kalakala. I know the way.
See anything in the snow?
Let's go speak to this Lazarus fellow first. Maybe do some shopping. Talk with Zeke. Alright, find Lazarus. Blackfish led us to a messy office set up in a big room in the attic of the trading post barn. There, we met a stern-looking, scarred man with a proud bearing. He offered us some chairs, then he grinned as we introduced ourselves.
So, interested in the ghost train, are you? We should definitely compare our notes. As for my name, I have many. For now, Lazarus should suffice. After all, even St. Peter used to be known as Simon before he met the Lord and was born anew.
Who are you? Village seems to know you, but we do not. Care to tell us what's your profession? You have the bearings of a man of faith. You'll learn all about me once we join forces, Jin Carter. I'm not exactly fond of talking about my past. Yes, I used to be a preacher. Now, I'm God's wrath. Hunt down things which would pervert the balance between the natural and what's beyond. I've seen strange things, Carter. One day I might share, but not today. Not yet. What do you know? So, how can you help us? What do you know? A lot, actually. See, me and my partner in crime, so to speak, a scientist by the name of Solomon DeLear, hey! We were following the ghost train and its master for some time now. DeLear is from the first game, and is a protagonist of one of the campaigns. Oh yes, we do know about Mammon, this foul beast from the depths of hell. But tell me, how did you meet him? I sighed and told him our story. What's the point of hiding things, if no one would believe you anyway? Lynn added some details too. The Laughing Deer remained silent the whole time. Bill added his piece, and after we were done, Lazarus poured us some cold whiskey, as if to comfort us. And then, he shared his plan with us, or Solomon's plan it seemed. We want to get rid of this Mammon demon just as much as you and your posse. Solomon found a way to gather the spiritual power that fuels Mammon's tricks, and his train. He came up with Siphon, a strange contraption. We've set up some of them here and there, wherever we thought the ghost train might pass by. Alas, we had no luck, until now. You said whatever happened to you happened in the valley. Well, right before the avalanche, I've set up one such siphon in Boomtown. Now, we could only get the siphon and bring it to Solomon. Maybe he could come up with a way to kill Mammon. The only problem would be the avalanche blocking our way, and I heard that the expedition to clear it has trouble too. What do you think, Carter? Should we join forces, and together bring this demon down? Agree to join forces. Well, it's a gamble, but I have a good feeling about this whole Solomon fellow. I'd gladly join forces with death itself, if that would give me a chance to gut Mammon. Glad to hear it, Carter. You won't regret it. Now, let us go and talk to the foreman and lend them a hand if they need it. When leaving the trading post with our new ally, we noticed a small group of the refugees gathered by a small fire, discussing something over with raised voices, well, that they might need assistance. Alright, talk with the Kala refugees. We approached the group of troubled refugees, right outside the trading post. Ask about their troubles.
Couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Were you saying someone is lost?
That's right, sir. Our families fled all the way from Kala together, but as we were halfway, some of us decided to turn around, fearing they wouldn't make the journey in those blizzards. Since the weather calmed down a bit, would you mind looking for them? We're worried sick. We'll pay, of course. Agree to help. Alright, as long as you're paying. Where should we start? Thank you. We could start by looking around the camp where we decided to split. It's near the bridge on the way from the trading post to Kala up north. Oh, so we have Lazarus in our party now, right? He has the transfusion skill. Needs at least a pair. Lazarus swaps his HP and statuses with that of any other posse member in sight. So it's kind of like the Black Hearts from the Shadow Dancers. And Purification. Places heads down with Purification. This ability removes all negative statuses from Lazarus. Yeah, definitely need more cards. Which I guess I only need them equipped on the characters I bring with me. Also, I should look through these at some point and kind of plan around what I want. Yeah, the pair is really good on him. We're not currently using Laughing Deer. Yeah, so now he has those with loaded guns. When Jin is in Bravado, he has +1 weapon damage. A Lucky Bastard. Whenever Jin kills someone, he gains 25 luck. And Pistolero. The character inflicts +1 damage while using handguns. And maybe we'll keep it like this for now. So we have a few objectives we can pursue. Bergson's
Cover
Ranch.
your eyes. All this snow can blind you.
It was a small and cozy ranch, ran by a trapper named Bergson, a big man, taller than any of us. He used to trade his old trapper equipment for cash. Talk to Bergson. Yeah? What do you want? Small talk with Bergson. Anything you'd like to share about the region? We have wanted killers on the loose, aggressive natives prowling the wild, and avalanches rendering the trains useless. At least the weather's changing again. Here's to hope that this crazy winter will finally pass. Let's trade. Visions. Tatanka liver. Raw buffalo liver prepared according to a secret recipe. Consuming it fills you with might and the bloodlust of an ancient spirit. The character gains 25% bonus to their bullseye chance. Rope. A length of thick hemp rope. Good for scaling walls, tying knots, and hangings. We'll buy that. Alright, so Blackfish came with the Gunstock Club, a wild buffalo rifle. That's what I believe Jin has equipped, right? Yeah, there's nothing new there. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Next time we'll speak to the Lone Stranger, and I'll probably go after the Emissary first, but we'll map out this direction and see what's lying in wait for us. We also need to speak to Lazarus in camp, so we'll probably open up next episode with that. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.